Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over the 10 best sounding cars in Grand Theft Auto Online in 2026. For this list, I feel like we've got some new cars in GTA that have somewhat unique engine sounds, although many of them are recycled. However, I tried to think a little bit outside of the box, and even if a sound has been used before, I tried to think of a new car that it's been used on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, consider dropping a like and subscribing if you're new. With that being said, let's go. Starting us off, we have the Lampadati Tagon for $2,310,000 with a top speed of 125.5 miles per hour and coming in rear wheel drive. This car has great handling, awesome looks, and some pretty sweet customization. And with that said, I'm going to let you hear it now. Up next, we have the Bravado Buffalo S for $96,000, pretty cheap, and coming in with a top speed of 113 miles per hour, so not exactly super fast, but it does have a pretty unique engine sound. This isn't found on too many cars in the game, I don't think, so it sounds pretty good. It's got a good muscle car rumble to it, and it is rear wheel drive as well, and of course this is Franklin's car from story mode, but anyway, have a listen. Next up, we have the Truffade Adder, a personal favorite of mine. This thing is coming in at $1 million, and it has a top speed of 126 miles per hour, and it comes in all-wheel drive, which is pretty cool. The Adder has a really deep, low grumble to it, and it sounds really, really good in my opinion. In fact, I think this is actually one of the most underrated sounding cars in the game, and I also believe this is the only car with this sound effect on it, so I think that's pretty cool. Have a listen to it. Up next, we have the LG Retro Custom for $904,000. Now, this is obviously a R32 to R33 based Skyline, which is pretty cool, and it sounds awesome. Now, particularly, I think it sounds better at like idle and when revving it. I don't think it's really the best sounding car when driving, at least not all of the time, but it can sound absolutely awesome, and so for that reason it made it onto the list. It has a top speed of 115.5 miles per hour and obviously comes in all-wheel drive. Up next, we got the Ubermacht Sentinel GTS for $1,629,000 to $2,172,000 if you did not have the trade price. This car is actually insane performance-wise for a regular sports car without HSW and everything like that. It has great handling, really good customization, and obviously good looks being based off the G80 M3 in real life. This comes in rear-wheel drive and it has a top speed of 132.5 miles per hour, and it sounds like this. Up next, we have probably what is honestly the best sounding supercar in the game with the Ocelot XA21 for $2,375,000. This thing is pretty unique sounding. It kind of shares an amalgamation of a few different vehicle sound effects. I think it shares something from the Lampadati Komoda, but it also almost has an element of the Benefactor Sterling GT to it as well, so it's kind of unique. It has an active rear spoiler, which is pretty cool. It's all-wheel drive and has a top speed of 122.5 miles per hour, and it sounds like this. Up next, we have a sports classic car, the Lampadati Casco, for $680,000 to $904,400, depending on if you have the trade price or not. This thing, for as old as it is, actually has a really good top speed of 121.5 miles per hour, and it's rear-wheel drive. Unfortunately, it doesn't have really anything in the way of customization, but I think it's a really good-looking car to begin with, to be honest. So I think this is definitely one to look into, and it sounds really good too. Up next, we have the Benefactor Shafter V12 coming in at $116,000. This thing is a performance bargain. It's one of the best sports cars slash sedans in GTA Online. It's one of the only cars that's in two categories, which is pretty cool. Its rear-wheel drive has a top speed of 126 miles per hour. A little bit of customization, not the greatest ever, but it's nice that it has it overall, I would say. And this is what it sounds like. Up next, we have the Ocelot Jugular, a fan favorite, coming in at $918,750, and that's if you have the trade price. If not, it's going to run you $1,225,000. This thing has a top speed of 125 miles per hour, which is really fast, and when it came out, it was actually the fastest four-door vehicle in the entire game, and it's also paired with all-wheel drive and pretty good handling, with some good customization options as well. Overall, fantastic looking vehicle obviously, but it also sounds great too. At number 1, of course, I've gone for the Benefactor Sterling GT. Pretty predictable. I think everyone regards this as like literally the best sounding car in the game because it just kind of is. This thing's going to cost you $975,000 to purchase, and it has a top speed of 113 miles per hour, but it does have an HSW upgrade for those of you that have that available, and that will take the top speed up to a whopping 156.25 miles per hour. So it's pretty damn quick in a straight line. It also has good handling and comes as rear-wheel drive with some updated customization as well, which is pretty cool. So anyway, this is what it sounds like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found a new car that you might want to buy based on the sound. I don't know. A lot of people know these cars and this game's been out for a long time, but I tried to get some semi-unique ones that you might not have heard before. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider dropping a like and subscribing if you guys are new. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace.